We pledge love and loyalty to be country salute. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet salute. We not for make this country fall. Mama salute. We let we salute. But this we land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salute. Then they thief the money, then they fly. They London, they Dubai, then they bye. We they are, we just a try. This day I don't come up and dry eye. Then they thief the money, then they fly. They London, they Dubai, then they bye. We they are, we just a try. But this day I don't come up and dry eye. We pledge we love and loyalty to be country salute. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet salute. We not for make this country fall. Mama salute. We let we salute. But this we land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salute. But this we land we love. We not for make them fall. We salute.
For the wreck the country. It's a witch. For the wreck the country. I guess I carpets, Gaman Keraka, Gaman Koneka, Gaman Keraka, Chamucham, Gaman Honika, Kaipom, Gaman Koneka, for the wreck the country, for the wreck the country. It's a witch. For the wreck the country, for the wreck the country. And they go and they beg. Shem. The people that they gen. Then Nagawa Shem. They make me put the king in the picture. Now we hope for today and the future. And the future forgive them by scripture. They make me put the king in the picture. Now we hope for today and the future. We hope forgive them by scripture.
We pledge love and loyalty to be country salute. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet salute. We not for make this country fall. Mama salute. We let we salute. But this we land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salute.
We let we salute. As in no place like home. I like it, I can talk them, I like it, I can fight them.
Yes. Fambul them. Una good evening, una kushe, una kabo. Okuman and Yoruba man say kabo. Afuman in a piari sekeno. Bondesia. Kawiena. We don't come today back. We don't come now for talk. The actor they watching and they do because the actor they all need not full up. All on actor they own get na salon. You call her an APCO, you call her SLPPO, you call her NGCO, this, that, so they all need not full up. Now coconuted them. You just unfortunate Emma Sindo hiding himself in a knife for Comonado because now he record get meaning. He will be 6 with a coconuted. He correct 100% for you, boy. If I be teach you, I be forgive 100% for that song day. But today we they can look at what in are the things them where they hold we country then. We not go sit down no more. Hey, they don't do so. Yeah, they will continue to do so. Because that's what they are. That's what they know. Now let us begin to look at why they are doing it. Let the people know say now this reason make this they happen. So if we follow this road, we go get the answer. For make there we coconutiate the whole girl before we let them change. So today they can look at that. But before they go inside the talk, allow me co-host, let tell you now.
Nabo ni se awana ye abise wa menu second ngo sukuri no to family in a cabo plenty kushe say as me co-host say you know like one how me dey so now I no mix pleasantries I no come for sugar coat I no come for can't tell people everything in 1 year I just come for describe things them as I see them I no owe obligation to nobody I no obligation to APC neither SLPP. And a part of the problem that patrimony, patronage, nepotism, all kind of injustices we don't do at the place previously, still day, and now they don't pull.
It's not just still day, they get worse.
Now they don't pull crowd. So pleasantries don't go, sentiments gone. We are here to say things as we see them. We know they look wrong. We look at things objectively.
Why they look wrong? No, me not full man.
So we know the sugar nothing here. We not come for add sugar. We not come for pull sugar. We not come for make team bitter. We just they say them as they are. We they measure them. We sew the clothes. Uda it fits, let wear them. Uda enough fit, let be. Maybe the next one will sew will fit them. But the reality is, things are not looking good. But I am just sick and tired of being sick and tired. People saying the same thing, blaming this, blaming that. When you talk about Madabio, they say, hey, you not be condemned and escroma. But the fact is not to an escroma there anymore. An escroma don't making your mess. He box up, mix up, jeopardize the society and go. Now, then he left. He lowered the pole. He lowered the pole. When he lowered the pole, now Madabio can not reach the pole for money. Now pole not the self again for say we get.
All I got to go inside the hole where they don't dig.
Not to the water.
All I got now we get over 200 potential flag bearers in Sierra Leone.
I did tell you.
And they think that is democracy. That's not democracy. That's mental dysfunctionality.
Pancreas, they call play. We don't pass the stage where the player die. So look Botswana. Look Guinea. Guinea, where be they be and we? Would they run, would they get endorsed? Look Liberia, where if they not can school na Sierra Leone, they not go school.
That house is on now executive mansion, so. Now, Kenema government school he attend.
Well, these are the things we need to let our people know. Where you be they grow up, every junction get pumped. Every junction. Now gutter people they get water. Now gutter then they get water.
Clean.
I say na gutter then they get water.
I don't see. I know they argue you. I don't see them. I don't see several video. One be they even where they circulate. When the water they come on red, so people then say na blood.
You know, these are all things we try to make people and for make proper comparative analysis. Not to just which one we get treat pump them. When you go upline, then we get treat pump them too. Before me granny he host, me grandma he host na Makeni Magorka Road, Mami Lokosi before he host. Then we get street pump there. We all man at the area and then they can get. Then we pump lock, then go get water to Namigani well.
Mister, in the 70s and 80s, all the chiefdom headquarters in Sierra Leone, they get pipe water. The tank then, they take today. Where you go mile 91, Usai Muksin, he said, don't go build that college. Near day, the tank they. Where you go Tayama, the tank they. Potloko, the tank they.
Zambia, he did it. Cambia, Idenia RC School in Colentin. And then the
Yes.
tank day.
Because that project day, now be a Canadian company, they Gremont, we go build a rural water supply. Every chiefdom headquarter been get pipe water.
We have not progressed.
Because you'll progress at the top. Now we know they say we have not progressed as if to say God hate we. God
No, that is not what I meant. What I'm saying is, anytime we take one step go before, we take 10 steps come backwards.
Yeah, because you know Tindu. You know Tindu? When you hear this Sierra Leone and they talk say he get PhD, no say he has the mentality of backwardness.
So sad.
The backwardness of Sierra Leone started after that 1977 elections, where Shaka Stevens appoint a cabinet where I think now 2 or 3 people been there, they no more no get PhD.
One other thing where I need for bring come to light today, where as we they talk, so I just they do a flashback. Remember them days where me and you two na small bobo them. Where you walk on the street, almost everywhere in Sierra Leone, where you walk at 2, 3, 4 house, almost every house gets country pot, outside the hang cup.
Yeah, no, the rural area.
Where they hang cup,
yeah, they talk about
pastor buys them. If you want drink, what are they for drink? And that clean water, not contaminated.
Also, where I grew up in Asungu, that was part of my daily duty.
My granny said we get one before he host. Now we jump down there when we did.
Brown Marmite country pot.
Yes.
In that cover. Then you get the enamel bucket will be in the camp. Then they buy enamel bucket to get cover. Now the cover they be used for cover that country pot. My duty was every day I for make sure say that water I change them on the country.
Change them, you crop them, clean them.
Yes. Then cups then they when I for the country pot. Yes. Where I don't clean the country pot, I put new water because we get water well, deep water well. That water well will be get is so deep, you know they see under. When I don't clean them, I get water na the well, I can full up them, cover them. The next thing now for wash the cup them, then we get tray. Now the tray, the cup then the day, we cover them with white cloths, we put them on top the khaki on the veranda. If people then they waka, because then they decide will be in Songo, will be very close to the outskirts of the village, coming towards Makolo Junction. And they call that area de Makonkoyama. I tell you, I've been there just about 20 meters from the Banika. And you tell them they pull pora now force them. But they were not disturbing us anyway. Well, and I been the dispenser. Then picking the other kinker go in not circumcised and they bring them to they circumcise them, they take money from them. You understand?
Yeah.
And they be an Pajalo, what you picking they say no una full man who would respect you now, but no they mix you now they
you know. And talking about the country port, let we take them back to another tier. The other tier, the school stand where we go. Every classroom gets a bucket.
Away from that country port yet. You
know. Okay.
You know? The reason what make people let me they use that country port, they but people not know the value. Right now we need that country port na salon. Right now, as we talk.
However, the place warm, the water they cool, let's reach.
One. The second thing is clay. Now and then they use for purify water.
Yeah.
They take all the bacteria and everything from the water. Now I make even them filter first them. That container will get filter inside.
Even now.
The two lobe the way the inside are clean and they make
the lobe there,
Now we need country pots then as salon because now dirty water people and they drink.
Yeah.
If we come back to that country pot culture,
Mm-hmm.
the fact that people then they put the water out and they drink inside that country pot now their house,
Yeah.
then let her overnight.
Yeah.
It is filter them, it take off the bacteria,
All everything then, yeah.
it aerate them. I then call aeration. You see, we have gone backward to our own detriment.
Totally.
Things that work at the last program, now here we talk say development is not about going to copy something from
Mm-mm.
others.
Mm-mm.
It's about improving on what you
On
have.
what you already have.
Yes. That's development, that's modernization. But we modernization only based on falsehood. I get PhD. I don't go buy Lamborghini. Now then they make cheap bubble where they don't condemn na Europe. They don't go turn Lord na the head na freedom.
But look,
They bribe the automotive car, whether they make birthday party, get one briefcase money, then they dance. How do you call that? Is it not ignorance by excellence?
in totality, but we get the one way not the biggest ignorance. You no go expect forget riffraff na state house. You expect for where you get a riffraff, they get for married wife. And you can only give what you have. If you not riffraff, na ragamuff you they married. If you not rare boy, na rare girl you they married. Let's face it. As I say, I know they have for do pleasantries anymore. And we don't have a lady. Now only gentleman go marry a lady. We not get lady because the man where they not gentle. Not a gentleman. And quite a lot of people don't know for say.
We have a visitor from Ghana.
Okay. A lot of people don't know say every lady is a woman, but not every woman is a lady. Likewise, every gentleman is a man, but not every man is a gentleman.
I am not a gentleman. Me not, I could not be
You
gentleman.
know? And who is a lady? A lady now a sober-headed, polite, courteous, decent somebody, we're exquisite in a character, in a disposition, in behavior, and in a dress with class, talk with class.
You know, within this empty world they discuss about ignorance. You just don't bring something with very important. What it make her important? The social character of somebody, the social character of a community, the social character of a country. It gets a lot for do with the ability for that country for development. I'm happy there is somebody from Ghana here. Ghana is a place that I visited a lot. I know Ghana a little bit. I don't know all Sayo. But one thing I know about the Ghanaian character, then get the self-discipline in the society. Then get a higher level of probity in the society. I will give you an example. 1991, I was passing through Accra. They go Harare. I left Filente Insabi, then pocket radio.
Mm-hmm.
Then small pocket radio first time. I've been
Yeah.
get her with me. I forget her na the hotel where I lodge na Accra Central, King David Hotel.
Well, now today you don't confirm to Sierra Leone and say you're not proper full of man, and then get them pocket to get you then.
I forget her day, I go. When I dey turn back,
uh,
I not been there for sleep na Accra na direct flight. I reach Kotoka for take the connecting flight. But there was a time of about 1 hour in between. Okay?
uh-huh.
So I called the hotel, say I've been forgetting me radio from the airport. Now they say yes. room so will be meet radio day. We go send them with taxi, then they go meet you in the airport. But you go pay the taxi fee. I say no problem. You see, that told me a lot about Ghanaian society at that time.
At that time, yeah.
I don't know if it don't change now, but at that time, you go forget your property, you get them back. Like 2015, I was in Freetown, I sit on a taxi, then finger pockets me phone. That's why I can't see me phone. No go. You know, when we they talk about society, the way people and they behave, the way and they talk, they tell you a lot about how the society time.
Mm-hmm.
And for make we know say we country don't go na the worst end. Listen to the people at the top of society in Sierra Leone. Eh? What did the man called Mashibo? Now
Yep. Yep. Yep.
what you na do make una country go so?
I don't know. I don't know, me brother.
Tell me over to you.
I really don't know. You see, the reason we make I bring that talk there, you said don't can bring another waiting. For me, last audio way I do.
That's not the key that.
For me,
I
last
always tell you sorry why they cut
yeah.
your back. Then you backstage say,
Mm-hmm.
if we really ready for make Sierra Leone change, let we left their act the way then they act, then film the way then they make. Let we look at the reason we make them they act, then film them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now the mental status of the people level
Mentality, it's wrong. It's wrong.
Now they talk about so right now.
You know, I'm glad the way you bring that stuff there. Me audio way I do the last 48 hours. Make a disclaimer and I talk about an issue where a lot of people don't talk all kind gibberish about. Because a lot of people in the attack PhD. PhD not a fine thing.
It's fine. Everybody
needs
PhD.
PhD don't get one problem. PhD is a specialist degree.
Yeah.
And it teach the people and we do them how for look for problems and find solutions, solve them problem then they. And then they teach them for think critically without bias. So now a very, very good subject. But the thing when people and they fail for realize, PhD, not to medicine, where they can fine-tune people's behavior. It's not meant for that. PhD, no, they can refine person in character. PhD is not designed for that. PhD, not to all the book you learn. Now a component of the subject, a very small component. Now, I have looked, I took the time. I have looked over 15 PhD degrees. I don't ever see any of them get PhD in biology, PhD in chemistry.
Oh, you know they get PhD in the subject.
PhD in, there is no PhD in the subject because
area of a discipline. Now they get
exactly.
You they specialize by research.
Exactly. So if somebody do PhD, he behave badly, now because he is a product of who the person was. And they can't be brother. If the person do the PhD, he misbehave, he's just a product of what the person was before he did the PhD. If a thief man do PhD, it could be a thief man with PhD.
Exactly.
If a layman do PhD, it could be a layman with PhD. Exactly. If a murderer do PhD, it could be a murderous person with a PhD. Exactly. All the PhD degree the way I look at, physically the way I look at, and the degree, then say it is hereby certified that Boy Jallo was admitted to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. You know, but when they can talk, that might get PhD in chemistry. Nobody know they will get PhD in chemistry.
At all.
Nobody know they will get PhD in physics, per engineering.
The
But
nearest way you go even talk about,
uh-huh.
which is also not correct, he will tell me, say the man, because of his level of research, he is now considered to be one of the philosophers in society. But that is not accurate.
Yes.
Because that's why they say doctor of philosophy. But it's not about philosophy itself. It's
No.
about your level of intellectual development. Don't reach to that level where first term, the highest people in society are the philosophers.
Mm-hmm.
So if you reach that level, they consider, say, they're amongst the highest people, they think properly,
Mm-hmm.
they will consider you as philosopher.
Yeah.
But today, because every Kaki and Tagal, then they make all side where they want mass production.
Only money, not guy.
Philosophy don't
No,
lost.
the way that's Apolline and Delba.
Well, anyhow, I be now.
That's Apolline Delba and Poplin. They are not qualified.
Anyhow, I be now. So the thing don't lost value. But that's notwithstanding. You see, through life, I get for can understand a lot of things. Most times, the things that we attach value to, we get to be very careful
Mm-hmm.
how they deal with them.
Yeah.
You know why?
Mm-hmm.
You may have it, and within you, there is good intention, there is goodness, there is good spirit. Somebody else can have the same thing, but because the person inside him, everything rotten. It rub dirty. There are good people with PhD. There are good people in politics and power. There are good people who are very rich. As a matter of fact, anybody will get one of them three elements in the education, money, and power. What in that they do for you, then three things then they show the world your real character. Man will not get character. If you get any of them three, then side they reach, they become very egoistic. And we get take too much ego side the end. Always the area and their award show them. Anybody here they go for pump and pageantry, they go for awards. They not get character.
You know.
I am saying it. I am saying it with all due consideration and respect to the fact that there are certain few awards which are not easy to come by because then they are assessed based on character and other things. But today, every Jack and Tom they make award because as I see done, I can print certificate
Of
before me.
course.
I get anybody.
Of course.
So then boku award ya wo the year. You know see they tell we? Hmm? They tell we how ignorant our leaders are.
Well, now, even the university,
Ignorance go always go to show their ego.
even universities in England and everywhere in the world, now people and way they donate to them heavy money and they call for can talk. So none of us say you na person way really get the academic this or that. No, not anymore. Because there was a recent case now where Gaddafi, his son, they get involved in something where he donate plenty money in one university.
Not today study.
Yes, that is study. So then they come up. But the good thing about is the issues there where we talk about ignorance.
Yeah.
And quite a lot of people have ignorance, but anything there what they talk about. Quite a lot of people not be knows for say Sierra Leone, every classroom they get buckets with cover. When we are going to school, the very first week when they eat copper, we buy buckets. That bucket today, Now, in turn, when they fill up the bucket, so we're not going to struggle for water for drink.
Exactly.
Most of the schools that they far from the town, you know. So the beginning will be hydrated the whole day. That's the sick community right there. So what would they talk about ignorance? This is some of the things where we can make people know. A lot of people don't know what's in the meaning of ignorance because there is a relationship in Sierra Leone when they talk about ignorance and they talk about illiteracy. Ignorance has nothing to do with illiteracy. Ignorance only means to say in any society you get ignorant people then, now the illiterate class, you get ignorant people then, now the educated class. What's in that ignorance? Ignorance is simply something where you're not informed about. Me, what you don't know.
We don't make attempt for fair information, but
there are zillions of things that they were ignorant about. Ignorance is simply I am not informed about them. Like when they talk about country port, a lot of people not be not say country port be exist in Sierra Leone to an extent. It be then almost every veranda for people not treat for this offline. They have that ignorance. A lot of people not know for say Sierra Leone politics get something to do with patronage.
Patrimony. That's how would they pay.
We get patrimony, but we party, and all that now they create the corruption, the corrupt environment.
You see, when you talk about corruption, there is something in politics in countries like Sierra Leone where they affect we more than corruption we will not see. Okay? Well, a lot of people then they overhype certain, hey, that man don't thief 10 million. Yes, he don't thief 10 million. That's criminal. But that 10 million, when you look at with regard Sierra Leone in needs, now zero sum. For a country where the education sector need over 4 billion, the health sector need over $4 billion. You don't talk about 8 billion for two sectors. Okay? The power sector, if one get it right and if government say no more now then for do them, then go need another 12 billion for get it right. 8 plus 12, that's 20 billion. That 10 million where that man don't thief so, it is criminal because they take money we not to own. But honestly, that 10 million not get much for do for affect Sierra Leone in backwardness. You don't think they affect with backwardness? I want to listen to this carefully.
Yeah.
I want to let people listen to this carefully. Zero governance is taking place in Sierra Leone. Zero governance.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And when zero governance they take place, nothing not they go before. Why do we have zero governance? Two reasons. One, politics is by patrimony or patronage. So even if somebody goes sit down in an office, he not able to do what's incorrect because he get for serve the master.
Yeah.
They serve the institution.
No, it's not.
That's not the first thing. That they happen in grand scale in Sierra Leone. As a matter of fact, the kind of control and patronage within Sierra Leone, it not make sense let we get civil servants and public servants. Therefore, just sack them all. Let the minister and the president then they do all the work.
Well, I'm glad the way you insert this
Zero governance they take place in Sierra Leone.
You're right. Because when you look at the political system.
But Sierra Leoneans, because we get hypertension now we for they react to nonsense what these idiots they do, we not they sit down quietly for examine what's really wrong with our society.
You see, I'm glad the way you don't insert Danny in. You are so right that I don't know whether for clap for you
Well, that's
or buy ice cream for you.
That's like see.
See, brother, you're not far from you are so correct. There is no governance.
Zero governance is
The
taking place in Sierra Leone, and it has been that way for a very long time.
we don't tell them, say everything at this world are true, because God no fool. They say pigeon by pair, monkey by party, pigeon by pair. You know, everything they can into for a balanced day, equilibrium must day. Now make even when they talk about criminal justice, waiting at the symbol, not to scale,
A scale.
they get for balance. What would they at school? Then talk about chemical equation. They know they say what you do at the left hand side, now you get for do at the right hand side. They get for do with balance. Well, now, governance. You get forget government, way proper. You get forget opposition, way proper.
No, not to the, I not think you understand what you are saying.
I they can, I they can.
Okay.
Because now what we get now they try to inject this into, you thought into. We get a government. We're not a government. We get an opposition. We're not opposition. For make you get governance, the opposition and the opposition and the government get for be proportional. For me, they get a balance. In a sense, then get for be sober, then get for be serious, then get for be orderly, then get for be functional. All right? How government they, it's like where you get opposition at the left-hand side, you get the government at the right-hand side. The source at the left-hand side, it get healed, not also. It look exactly like the other at the right-hand side for the balance day. If one source get healed, the other one not get healed. When you they go walk upside down. You walk upside down. If one get lace, the other one not get lace. You're not able for glide properly. So you find out for Sierra Leone, what we get, we not ever get opposition, we not ever get government. So governance not there. You know they. So what they try for now?
That's one side of the story.
Yeah, and they can be brother. What are they talking now? The people that will be take over, what in and do, the one that will take over from the Whitman then start patrimony politics. All the leaders they all go there, married woman, then at them places then they for let them control them places then they. Because when you married somebody there, then you don't get familiarity. Because of that familiarity, they one of the benefits things them. Otherwise, what enough what we don't get. Like for instance, a lot of people don't know for say Albert Magai, if he gets a concubine on a Limba woman, he name my Satu, he born picking for him. Where they, where they call Michael. Sheka Stevens, he born with a woman when Doris Gamanga. He gets a born named Bokari. Pasheki, he married, he gets a concubine when Mami Yeli Fula. Yeli Fula na Tonko Limba for let control Tonko Limba. Well, the people in that axis they will help him for licensing na Limba. And Sami Sagata. And Sami Sagata na na brother to the concubine Yeli Fula. Then when you cannot come by, again Mami Terena. Mami Terena. Now, because of that contract, the Shekutu became the paramount chief. You see how how they game they play. So it is not about you, your functionality. It is not about merit. Then you get Mami Titi. Mami Titi now saying come out like when Adugu. So Albert Magai, the young government, when we get the Mami Queen then. APC then get them Mami Aja them. Aja Dodo, the Aja Dake Kabia, we're done enough for Losar, for they controlling Losar people them. So because of that, now then come in. You see, when you look at all them things there, this is how the impunity, corruption, turn to Krawopa we. Say where it don't turn the way it turns so. And this is a close way we get for identify, like we don't identify and so. And I make we talk for say, we talk about issues of ignorance. Most of them things there, salon people don't know about them at all. Then we feel to say we get a government, where people in the camp then choose people then we qualify in certain area, where we get the merit for them qualifications then they and able for perform for the whole country, for develop the society, make the economy better. My brother, where you be they go school? We be get PZ. Why we get PZ in Sierra Leone? Why we get UAC? Why we get Yazbek? We get Toyota garage. We get Mercedes-Benz garage. The money be strong. The economy be good. What the economy for them? The money for them. They all left. And they will not come back until we have a thriving economy. That's how economics work.
What if not the economy?
I dey see some young man and we feel say that they take part in the debates, then they talk about, then get for look at what's in the happen in other country. And they look there, they laugh. I know they call their name, but they know themselves. Then they tell people them we got to try for compete with other countries. Sierra Leone not get the strength for compete with anybody. To start with, the country where they talk about now developed country or developing country. Sierra Leone are underdeveloped country. We don't have stock exchange. We not get the world. We not get Wall Street. We not get you know, even the company that where they mine now we country, we not get shares deal. We not able to buy shares day. The company then where they can mine now we country, now the money solitarily, now they get everything. Waiting with they do, with they sign contracts with them, and a very bad contract they will they sign. I cannot believe an Escoromaden government, Pakabaden government between them, then they sign contracts with company in 99 years. Ebo, who's sober person where goes
Let we come back. Let we come back. Let we come back. We are deviating a bit from
okay,
the.
okay.
You see,
Oh, you see me point why they try for me.
all what you say so
Mhm.
may be correct. Why am I saying may? If you get a government where, because of woman and they share
Mhm.
the state wealth, if there is a system in place, that's another way to do decentralization. And as I tell you the last time,
Mhm.
there is no right or wrong. It depends on what is normally accepted by a social group that is right. What is right to me and you may not be right to the Chinese. Okay?
Mhm.
There is no written in stone law always say this is right, this is wrong. That method of politicians marrying women for make them get influence within certain parts of the country, that part of the traditional system.
And also married in a concubine there.
Are they come, sir? They
Mhm.
come.
I'm just
Whether
want to see that.
fine or not, those women's influence been carry something going at the area. That issue there, a part of the traditional system. At one point in time, it been a work for the people. Then today, it may not work for us, so we get for revise them.
Mhm.
But the point where they make now about zero governance, I have worked throughout my life for government. I work in a salon 20 years. Akayaba Kawok. Okay?
Mhm.
Government is not the politician. I'll repeat this. Government is not the politicians. Government is a class of dedicated people who serve their country through their lives. Career government officers that they call the civil service, the public service, or whatever name we give 'em. I will give you an example here in Norway. Politicians don't interfere with the running of their ministries. Their role now for supervise the ministry and make policy or implement policy that has been accepted at cabinet. You understand? Politicians know they go. he go meet a public servant they doing work, he go question him. He not get up right there. In Sierra Leone, politician they go slap civil servant. He do anything to them. Because we not get government in Sierra Leone. We get politicians. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And politicians are not government. They are not. A political party can be the leading party governing a country. This issue of APC government, SLPP government, Anescoma government, Madabio government, it is show say we are ignorant people. Them. Okay? The United Kingdom, where you did, the minister, not only they do the public servant work. As supervise, they supervise. And how they supervise? Everything done by the public servant, get for Kana in desk, he read them, he approve of them before they go ahead and do them. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Are you listening to me?
Yeah, I'm getting you. I'm getting you.
This is how government works. Not to hear say they get anybody. The minister in job, now I make them get what they call memo. Internal memo. They don't give me a task for do. I don't write them everything. I they send them to me immediate senior man. He read them, he approve of them, he send them to him. Then if they reach the desk of the minister, he read them. When he read them, if you don't understand what in the day, he get what they call. Every ministry get 3 wings. You get the administrative wing. In Sierra Leone, the administrative wing is headed by the permanent secretary.
Permanent secretary, yeah.
You get the technical wing. In each ministry, the technical head get different name. In agriculture, he is the chief agriculturist. In ministries like labor, he is the senior labor officer or chief labor officer, whatever you call him. You understand?
Yeah. In
Then you
health,
get
are the chief medical officer.
you get the third wing, where now the head of the ministry in financial management. When are the accountant in the ministry? Okay?
Mm-hmm.
These people, their job is to run the country. And then suppose for day from the day where they appoint them to the day where they reach retirement age. But in Sierra Leone, it's the politicians that run Sierra Leone. Then they come and sack people them from their ministries, them, then put their own crony, then they are
Mm-hmm.
job for the boys. What you have in Sierra Leone is a bundle of ignoranta idiots.
You pull new ones in it.
And they destroy the country by non-governance.
Yep. Yep.
There is zero governance in Sierra Leone.
Yep.
That's why we don't make progress.
Yep.
We are a continuity. There can be no continuity if you run a country that way. Where you come, you pull all man, you put you on. You they dismantle the system. A lot of information they go astray. A lot of unfinished work they left unfinished. Look at the stupidity. 400 million airport. Then left them, then go build 200 million garage, then call a airport. Because they get plan for count the cocaine ututu. Now I make them go make na lunge. And the people they know boku they now over the water. So nobody no go they see where the plane and the land na net. There is zero governance in Sierra Leone. And it has been that way for a very long time.
Hmm.
Since the overthrow of the government of Joseph Saidu Momo, Sierra Leone went into zero governance. Now they pass to today. Momo in tell me be better. Civil servants them get say. then we get a role for play. Minister, not a grab go for go make law or for go execute policy, not consult with the public servants. Momo in time. Today then they do one. And when you run a country that way, nothing not they go before. Here is a president that has been in office since 2018. Let we take stock. Almost want Julius Madabio really don't sit down in office in a state house. For all the months the way he don't serve as president.
They even day 90 days per year.
Who is doing his job? His job is to run Sierra Leone, not to travel to go and beg or to go and talk Rotorata. Nobody is listening to him. Has this guy not realized this? The way the guy talk you to at I clap. That don't mean say they listen to you. So God, if matter be them be they listen to him. Shalom for don't turn heaven. When you people are not they think, now the same mentality make they go waste time, and they go to Moriman. The man way they go to you better person. Now the same thing. And that same mentality. Matter be they travel high left. Inside this year, I don't travel over 90 10. So when is he there to run Sierra Leone? How much of what is they supervising Sierra Leone? He ministers them. Every day then they all over the place they talk on social media. What job are they doing? Then they supervise the civil servants then?
It is really a very, very valid point. Where
There is zero governance. And where there is zero governance, no system not they work, no institution not they survive. Everything a free fall.
Brother, whose side are the world way order not be? If you see an accident when they put red tapes and they put blue tapes in places.
If order not been there, like will not they exist.
Exactly. You don't want to see lion they eat your own picking. Lion are the lion.
They exist.
Lion are the king of the jungle. But even the lion then get a rule, then get parks. And they in park. Everyone get in park. And inside that park, the alpha male, they eat picking them. They protect them. As Sierra Leone no more with presidents, they kill young people then. And people then see and say normal. And you know for talk against them. If you're not sober person, whether you're not APC, SLPP, I don't care if not APC president today, if they kill people then. We not for accept them. If not SLPP leader today, we not for accept that. If something is wrong, it is wrong, regardless of what they do. The world where we live, there is order. Even in the spiritual realm, there is order. My brother, even Jahannama, they got protocol and they. You go there, they make fire. You
Well,
go
they
there,
one day, so I know if Jahannama get protocol. Yeah, as far as me know,
Jahannama get protocol, bro.
as far as I know, the level of enlightenment we I get, I know say that order make with they exist.
Yeah.
There is no accident, there are incidents in time. But it's not everybody who will understand this. You have to be enlightened to a level to make you understand that there are no accidents. Now, incidents. Motokari all over the world where they run at it, not so.
Mhm.
But road accident, Bokuna Salo, not so.
What's an accident?
Now, incidents.
No incident.
Now, incidents when there's just something wrong with the brain.
I don't know England, then get a level with tire. They reach, then they discard them.
Yeah.
Now Holland, then get a level where the tire they reach, then they discard them.
Yeah.
So it's Norway. So it's everywhere in the world, except Sierra Leone, where they don't discard child all over the world. Now Sierra Leone and the go dump them. Then we they put up with motoka. But guess what? The country them where they discard them child and they na temperate country. That means in a cold country. Then. We not tropical country where gets high temperature. Even they go drive them tired and they win a sub standard. Tire where they don't discard.
Hey, boss.
It explode. Why it explode? The accident is I go call them as not an accident. You knew that was going to happen because you get a government. That's what government does everywhere else. They get a standard, then they make policies then for maintenance standard. Then they're not going to allow them kind of and they for kind of the country to start with. Now England, I what we did so they're not they allow other motocar for be exploited now if you don't meet the standard. Every motocar where they can then get a standard where you get for meet. If you don't meet the standard, it's not coming here. It not they happen. I dey see motocar that what we get na England na
Both ways, but no ways, both ways.
Yeah, I dey see motocar where
A car out of this country that has not passed roadworthiness test. It's impossible. They will dump it.
well you know for say then are people then we get a standard way very unique. The Scandinavian countries then standard now one of the society very important. Very, very important. I made them get the highest standard of living in the world.
I'll give you one information we know what they do right now, where the world do not know about. All the oil fields the way they don't mine offshore, we don't empty. They don't go install carbon machine and the way they draw the carbon dioxide from the air, dump them under the sea. All. Wait, I go find the video I send them to you.
Well, this is what a government does. Make policies then where they add value to the society and then people then transform the people in life, transform the society.
Do you know why they are doing it? Do you know why they are doing it?
Uh-huh.
Hmm? Do you know why they are able to do it?
Talk to me, Daddy. Talk to me. Tell me. Tell me.
They don't depend on an idiot to sit at State House and say the pa. Now God mark and then I for tell you what him for do.
Yeah.
That university scientist,
Power from above.
that institute researcher, that technical man at the ministry, the ideas, then they put on a paper and send and say, now this we don't find out. That's what the government runs on. But we, the partner go talk for agriculture. What does that idiot know about agriculture? What does he know about agriculture? Look, they all know about agriculture. They all over the place. They lie by himself, saying I'm Mr. Energy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You are aware that agriculture is a bit agricultural economics. Is you know they talk about electricity where clue about.
Now the city is in complete darkness. See that they read some every time. They don't go pay almost billion to the ship, but will not they get light. Yes, you will not get light because everything owner they use for generate power in Sierra Leone is not sustainable. 3 times between 2007 and now, 3 times, 3 international institutions. They don't give money for research in Sierra Leone. Now get a national image of all the areas where we can generate power from. The priority on that research was to identify all the possible hydroelectricity areas. Sierra Leone has 50 areas to generate mini hydroelectricity. And then in 50 areas, and we no need for go to IMF for go ask for money. We will do them for ourselves. If we build 2 or 3 mini hydro every year, in a decade, we don't get enough light in Sierra Leone. is wrong with these people? Imran, tell me back. Don't I see, don't they clap for them?
Papa, at the order of the dinner salon. All man just the kind of can talk nonsense. Journalists not they ask clever questions because they're supposed to probe the government. That they're supposed for ask the questions them. We forget them for sit on them feet or for be on them toes. They're not they do because they're all there. They hold hand and then at the team because they're supposed to seek the interest of the people, the
With the,
interest of the society. Pardon?
tell me, what in then I say with the handipa? That's drug and smuggling of diamond and gold. Apart from that, what else? How much money the international community rarely they give to Sierra Leone, a country that needs close to $20 billion to run itself on the basic minimum. How much do we really get from the international community per annum? I want to know. This MCC money where then they dance for. You hear me?
Mhm.
Where I think say Donald Trump don't squash dandy. 400 million, Mr. Ture. If we get an efficient public service where we want for keep and make them stay content for do their job, that 400 million, now 1 year salary for them. Now 1 year salary for all the government workmen them. If we dey pay them wage where they able live with their respect. Now 1 year salary. Now they dance for as if to say heaven don't come down to earth. You know,
My brother.
we talk and go, we talk and come. You know, what's our biggest challenge in salon?
Mhm.
Hmm?
Talk to me.
We not dey think properly. And you know why we not dey think properly? We get a dysfunctional educational system.
My brother. Now you know say they don't think properly. You
Hmm.
say you go get diamond, you get iron ore.
You take and they go exchange for rest.
You go exchange am for rest. You get diamond, you get iron ore, you get a bauxite. Then you go big Banjalanji MCC money. When
Now
the
they
money
don't get one of the most expensive metals. Them they don't discover an abo. Another one they na tonkolili. Deposits and they
you not
tonkolili.
get for make any difference. Like if any fine metal, you not get for better with, and then Jackass in charge.
That lithium. Lithium. We get her. We get
Oh
her.
man, I not care which kind metal and furnace and go get diamond. From 1933 then the miner.
1955, not una give una diamond to Lebanese.
From
Where,
1930s
where,
when the mine diamond.
where the
You want
British
better?
say, the British, where then give land to people and say una mine la una sell to we. Then go bring Lebanese say can sponsor we. The guys became rich. You not go blame them because they're not stupid. We sold our diamonds to them, so that they control the diamonds. 60% of Sierra Leone diamond they pass through Conakry for Europe as we speak. Go and veil.
Hey, brother, no, no, about we say. If we get diamond from 1933, they don't the miner. They don't pull the star of Sierra Leone, not to 110, not to 210, not to 310. And with diamond are one of the most expensive diamond. How many 100,000 years we don't get university in Sierra Leone? The first university will get na sub-Saharan Africa. We own university what we get. You get courses there. All courses that we get today were not relevant to we, but we not get any course on mining. We not get any course on diamond cutting. But if you get your community, you get your society, education get for be relevant to in a society. Una get for do the things them where they add value to our society. Una causes them get for reflect what you una get now in our society. Because now what you wanna get, now you wanna get for build una society on. But you see what a man they come out for go do marine engineering. You know they go do mining engineering. No, they want to go do marine engineering. What you studied on, what you can do with her. Perhaps if you want for married money water, or you want married Tina. Now Tina you want for married because, or you want to get association with evil spirits. Because when you do marine engineering, what do you can use on Sierra Leone?
You see what I'm showing you?
Uh-huh.
You dey talk about diamond. Now only Sierra Leone they get this gem what they call sky stone. Now this guy find him, Latima. David Lama, meanwhile they say Latima. He discover him during the regime of President Momo. Then they do the research, they experimented it, and they mine and akono.
And then
Una
man,
know what-
you know,
You know better?
I say, past what we they talk about, I think 6 months ago, now I find out about her.
This stone is more valuable than diamond. And
Well,
I
we
say,
know the miner. Well, why you feel to say Ernest Koromana will retire? Why you feel to say the status quo, one for maintain power, and not want anybody new? So then, now for that, this whole thing when they go on Sierra Leone, a lot of people know to say,
people
there are
don't
issues to do with
find out.
resources.
Imran. Just like what I say, now we stop for blame Europeans. Now we stop for blame the politicians through and through.
You
Like
know,
if people get mind for talk what you they talk, people and they listen to you know the other man they get boku talk. But once I go tell everybody oh, they listen to me, I may not be rich, but I get they die.
the
And
point
me
where they try for me,
I don't take care of them.
all this draw where they go to this country, all these divisive politics where they go to this country,
Now
all
for the
this
millions,
now for do with resources,
now him.
now for try for maintain the status quo, for block the 98%, men not ever get any
But now the 98%
benefit.
block themselves. Now then they block themselves. God not get partiality for say boy girl or for sabi, other man not sabi. Some of them things here what they bring to the public, we not learn in our school. Now because we get interest for the country, now make we learn them. We find out. We learn about them. Almost Salomon they learn about in country. Some are even in village where born in not sabi but.
I did an audio the last 48 hours where I tell them the definition of a lady. And I tell them, say, when expectation of this lady, in order for materialize, in
You
order
say
for behave,
yeah, but
I dey come, my brother, allow me today. Now point you make where I want for
I'm
substantiate.
not lend credence to
You know?
idiot.
So this person here attack me audio, tell them for pull on at the forum. He said because you know when they see this kind of insolence, for me they allow me for disrespect the president and his wife. Now they are tell them for say, I don't think you know the meaning of the word insolence. I say insolence it means somebody way rude and disrespectful. I say what's in there per mother be anyway for respect. I say if you feel to say there is something to respect, respect them. I don't have any problem with that. I say, but the definition of the word insolence, there is nobody that fits that definition than Fatima Bio. And in when they talk so, now one of the people that we belong to the IGP group, who are they called IGP group na Sierra Leone? Any government in power, then they inside it, and they should answer them. This person when they talk so, he papa na APC, he papa na minister na APC. He too uncool them. Serve under Ernest Koroma na minister them. This person here, he papa, he wife when na mama, na then kai kai. See a Kabaratelo born with one of the kai kai and Josephine, and he born a pikin with them, what they call Emerson. Now this person here, na any guy the gold man what talk, yeah, now you know can't condemn Ernest Koroma. Now me, you dey tell say I no condemn and excroma. Me talk about issue and I dey talk all the time for say APC, SLPP, just full of bad actors there. You dey can't tell me for say me no condemn an excroma. Where the an excroma where they talk say you uncle and work under am. Una are beneficiaries of the bad system, of which me no benefits dondo. Me papa na civil servant, he no benefits dondo. Me grandpapa now a farmer and a businessman, he no benefits dondo. There is no issue in my family say any member of the family benefits anything from governance operating because that's not how it's supposed to happen. Governance will create opportunity for people for let them thrive, for make them able to transform their own life. You not see the minister in the past, they give people a rest. The flag bearer, they give people a rest. What an insult. Now that's you take make country, give them rest to them, then they go keep quiet, they go feel comfortable instead of creating a strong economy. Because when you create a strong economy, then there's something where they say, seek ye the kingdom first, and everything else will be added. In politics, the kingdom, not the economy. Make the economy first. Every other thing will be added. Now that community, then that society, then. It's so sad. When they talk about ignorance, these are the things. A lot of things that they will people not they pay attention to. The very people that where they born on a hand them, are the very people that when they carry the hand and go, say let them go kill them for una. Very heart rending.
You see, if we want for change salon,
Mm-hmm.
we for lend credence to idiots. The fact that una they discuss within Fatima Bio they talk, una don't make am relevant. Like when you go talking, you go to Rata, nobody no say fin. You go ask him, say, what you happy with me? In politics, when you want get the opponent or the other man for understand what you they do, don't go about talking about what they are doing. This is where the Democrat failed. Now look at the Maori White House. You understand me? In politics, the opponents they do things for deviate your attention. You stay focused on what's important. And I'll tell you one thing about politics. When somebody they do something and they do them properly, you come and tell and say this thing way they do, they do them properly. You make it know, say yes, this is wrong. You get all the justification and the examples. You don't defeat them.
Yeah.
Okay? If we want to defeat this set of idiots we have in Sierra Leone, is to tell them what they are not doing, not pay attention to what they are doing. You know why they are doing what they are doing?
Mm-hmm.
A bundle of ignoranta them. You cannot be what you are not. If you are stupid, you are stupid.
You cannot.
If you are a fool, you are a fool. Everything you do will demonstrate that and show it to the world.
Mm-hmm.
So why do I waste my time talking about you? Yes, I have my expectation because I'm not in the same intellectual level with you. I know they can't get hypertension for idiots. Down the way, 2 days, he go receive PhD in one university. The next day, they social media, they cause mamikos. Hey, bo, I know they waste me temper and then people learn the Imran. And I want to let you know one thing today. The culture of decadence, what the political class they create in Sierra Leone. Some of we will understand. If we not try to get to people out of that culture, Sierra Leone is doomed forever. Because the culture of decadence, I go tell you side they affect now seriously. You know side they affect seriously?
Mm-hmm.
Now the Sierra Leone diaspora.
Yeah.
I can see people they were idiots. Now the Sierra Leone diaspora. All the authority way then they talk now for confused we country now from we the diaspora.
That make I can say.
And worst of them all now the SLPP diaspora.
So that's make I can
And
tell
there's
you.
so much nonsense way then they talk. Me, I go like for make one talk something one day, me talk face to face, like tell and say, me friend, if you know everything is bright and beautiful, pack your bundle, go to Sierra Leone. I want you to know, if you're really ready for Epsilon, let's I begin find the addresses of all them Sierra Leoneans with the America. When I SLPP. They
But
don't like Trump deport.
Africa man say, now that one way guilty, now I get Boku for explain. This explain now all when they pass. So just like what you talk. Now exactly what you talk. He who is guilty is the one who has much to say. And that's make you see them sit dumb then the labo. And I can always tell people that I say, you know, most of the people that wait in now, they what's past the one in a salon. Because you know, overseas, most of them, the only thing we change pan them and the diaspora. Now they address the change. How they left salon so they didn't today. They have not done anything to improve themselves. Go walk then come, go walk then come, go walk then come, go walk then come.
We politicians and now we they make them get mind for do nonsense na salon. We hold in a diaspora. Because then can all man together. Hey, the pardon can get town hall. Any politician who come Africa want see me drive can am you have a house and a compound. Can drive can to me. And we can you know they make big man to me, they butu tell me I do.
Brother, the whole thing we talk so now a principle and not to just societal principle, na spiritual principle. I don't care what you do, oil and water not the mix. If oil in about to the more they pour water, now the more the oil they float. When something rotting, it rotting. And the situation will get na salo.
In place. Now we they keep them in place.
Exactly. The situation will get na salo. It don't beyond patchy. You don't patch it anymore. When la paddle rotting, where you patch it left side, the right side, the chair. Where you patch the right side, the left side, the chair back. The only thing what you need for do, just discard the whole fabric. Salon the governance system na rotting la pa. It don't pass the patch by date. You cannot patch it any longer. But one thing remains. We don't allow them people they have for straight, good, decent Sierra Leoneans then for left the country.
Well, now we frustrate we chef not to them. Now we frustrate we chef. I'll not give an excuse for anybody. Now we frustrate we chef.
How much a man go can we country?
Ready for face. If we're ready for face, then guys here we're able to face them. And we're able to tame them. But we're not ready. So now frustrate we chef because we want easy access.
You be talk something some time ago. We're so powerful. You say when you with man come, then look with social system. Then use with social system as it did for you for pass and parry.
You're not about Pario.
You know?
It's we how we do.
Yeah.
And 30 days now that's then they do. 30 days.
But you see that man, Juman, he come on a country. He bring rest card, they can exchange rest to diamond. Now some of people they do so. Some of people they do that. Most a man can use rest.
Now we take this one way happened last year before last, because now year before last now, 2023. That again another thing we justify what theater say zero governance they take place in Sierra Leone.
Mm-hmm.
We get election from 2023. 30 they will not get word but what happen. Then they say, "Lord, move on. Move on, by waiting, doing the same nonsense." Don't we learn from our mistakes? And people have the confidence, oh no, the tripartite recommendations, they are going to make a difference. Yes, they will. You know how they will make a difference? Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
You know how the tripartite when and how they go make a difference?
Mm-hmm.
If by any magic or accident, all Sierra Leoneans sleep and wake, then they get an inspiration for think differently. But I swear to God, we make this world. If not the same way they think how they think now. Yeah. God kick out 10 commandments. He say, oh, nah, yeah, nah, rubbish should they do. Not a law, not a policy, they make things go before. Now, the way where people learn, they think.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
When they behave like idiots and think like idiots, everything will be done idiotically.
The man being full blind way run away dry go full of blind.
Okay?
Ogbolo no pull ways way young, now way big, way old and twist. Now you go pull pocket twist and cack ways. Since when?
There is no gainsay about it. The way we think is what we are. The way we think is what we become. What is so big about people understanding that we need for look at the way they think and change them? Above all, let we put down these assumptions. Them who they assume too much about things. We they assume because we still get a mentality of people within a caste system. Eh? Nipa no kite, law wait for the parlor can't talk. Oh, if I die in a road, una no go take decision. If I dey come meeting by accident, he die in a road, una no go take decision forever and ever.
But
Oh,
you see a whole commissioner of police they team up before millions of people they tell them for say, we now the government in power, now with the support. Now be the government we successive governor of police. That's what they talk.
Ovola.
So full I talk this one back talk
Well, you not go be surprised about that. You know why?
Mm-hmm.
I have sent you a document, but I'm sure you know read them. Go and read that document about the hot tax war. The culture of policing in Sierra Leone from the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
Go and read it. When I know that the culture of policing came from that tradition of the Bandajuma Frontier Force, when are the British them bin go form them, then take all them men they man and then give them uniform, then they walk up barefoot, then say now for they go discipline people them, then begin beat them brother them for wait man. 30 then I then get they serve the government of the day.
Mm-hmm.
What is wrong about that? If that's what they were trained to do, that's what they are. If it's not right for us, how do we change it? That's the question.
Pay the policeman good money. No, they not pay them good money. Before that, then they give them rest by back for let them keep them out short. And then now rest. Wait bar. Now do them do we for rest bar. We can swear for rest. You know, we now rotimbele, or we are one God.
Well,
The army, the
we,
brigadier of the army, the
we
brigadier of the
don't
army,
have our
then they
guts.
get arrest. Brigadier of the army, then they get 7 to 8 bag rest. You know, elephant. How much bag rest they eat per month? The
Eh,
lieutenant, they get
they
1 to 2
they
bags,
get
depending
the
on the
one
unit.
their own responsibility for gears.
You know, captain, they get 2 bag rest. This is for men and set month, whatever they do, whatever thing and do, we contravene the constitution. Once the brigadier don't get 7 bag rest a month, thing, you know, they say. Now, only thing the other Jewish man see, now I say, they were like a rest go, they go get on that money. He said, because if one old soldier man, one old military force, then they get a rest. Then he left them open goal. Then the government they score all kind goal against the constitution. They know they say nothing. Let me say get rest go. The policeman them, why would I get forget them rest? Why? Now for let them keep quiet so they can get away with murder. You know, see, past months now, then they go after them, they give people a rest. Then the next thing, where they're good at, the politician, the weapons in die for Kerkasanke, they not build health clinic them for take care of the people they help. They not do proper health promotion no, for improve the people they're waiting. Then they wait for that you die, then Kerkasanke. Me man, this same way you talk on a serious issue, this ignorance business.
Well,
Build health care. Improve people health by health promotion. You know much money it go save the country where you do proper effective health promotion. Before that day, then they go host to host. But that man is good. When my mama die, bring 2 bags of scan. The next election, I they vote for that 2 bags.
Sierra Leone, you know, to make people and they die in a salon.
Talk to me, my brother.
Get one wicked God where they exist in a salon and they kill them.
I say the way Saloma don't
get the God where they in other country, they know they do what they happen in a salon.
Salon not only God don't vex per we. Even Satan don't vex per we. Even
God
Satan
vex. Mister, God no vex. Hey,
Saloma.
act we have to accept. If we don't accept it, even if God can't do it, he don't have state house, now the same nonsense they go on.
Salomon, he left the kitchen with his pants and hands down. When in kitchen, before you apologize, now Satan, I make a do. Even Satan said the wonder, Bobby man.
Nigeria and then they get up and then film. You have killed for Nigeria. And you say, I say, all right. I'll come back to it was the work of Satan.
And people are buying it. You know, people are buying it. Sierra Leoneans are buying it. One woman says something where I find very interesting. I don't know if I can see him. Make I read an where he talk about everybody else they look religion and from their own point of view. Now we look religion from outside we own society. And that thing they make so much sense. You know, if I see him, I go alert you and
You see, the point maybe they make, and I want to let people they understand them. If we really mean for make Sierra Leone, if we move away from this dependency on individuals, let all man take the bull by the horn. What in that mean? Find out what you need for nobody country. When you don't know what you need for nobody country, if the politician they do something wrong, you they know say this is wrong. After us, politicians depend on you and me. Not to the other way around. When you know say something wrong, tell them.
mm-hmm.
Tell them, say this is wrong.
Because like right now, the revolution where you bring 6 months ago, and you don't repeat them back today, but this sky stone. We for ask them, that sky stone, what you want to do with her?
The first question where we need for ask, now we be say, I don't forget. I need for do research. I no one can talk because I want talk. I get one for me to get a series of programs on with mineral resources now, yeah. But before they come with that, they need for get all the data na me on.
Yep.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
But the first question we need to ask, and I'm asking it today, is why is it that the extractive industries initiative, where now an international civil society movement for check and make sure say mineral resources of a country are properly utilized for the country. Why should it be under the vice president's office in Sierra Leone? Do you know that?
I never knew.
Well, now they find out.
I never knew.
Now they find out. Sierra Leoneans, una sorry. Now they find out nothing. Nobody wants to know what is happening because we all will wait for God for candle and for we. EITI office in Sierra Leone is under the office of the vice president. Why? Why?
This woman say religion is merely a cultural understanding of supernatural.
Look,
That's why Arabs.
why? Why should this office be under the office of the vice president in Sierra Leone?
No, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. I never knew this. I never knew about this.
People don't find out.
I never knew
This
about
should be an independent body checking on the activities of mining companies, checking on the contracts given out by the government, etc., etc. Why should it be under the office of the
Me
vice
feel to
president?
say, I don't know, tell me if I'm wrong. Enough for under the ombudsman.
It should be independent. Government not forget nothing for do they.
Oh, Salon. We've
There are
do a
institutions
program. We've do a program on this. We've do a program on this.
There are institutions in the United Kingdom that are independent. The government
No,
of the United Kingdom not get nothing for
not got
this.
nothing to do with them.
Like una petroleum mining institutions, where then they mine offshore.
Mm-hmm.
The government of the United Kingdom not get nothing for doing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No.
An independent body. Not a private sector, but independent. Salon, make an independent institution, take one idiot you put on there, it misuse them. Jacka Stevens been from gold and diamond buying office, not so?
Mm-hmm.
He put people in, they know so.
Mm-hmm.
Office been benefit salon.
Mm-hmm.
He been benefit salon.
Mm-hmm.
You know they listen to me. He been benefit salon.
No,
GGDO. He been benefit salon.
not at all.
An office like that, they if they don't get people in there with initiative, who get independent and progressive mind, that them before don't begin say, let us buy gold, we stockpile them for the country.
Mm-hmm.
Like today, we get value.
Wait for the help with currency, the value.
Oh, well, not take idiots and they put them before.
Yeah.
The one they think properly, they are left them man na boku talk idepa. Some of you tell God thank you to boku talk idepa.
I come across this.
Now for one una because Sierra Leone is getting to the lowest level of crisis. And I want to say this today. European nations are going to cut off all aid and assistance to anywhere in the world.
Maybe this will make we sit up.
I finish. That will take effect in 2030. The decision has been made. They're not come public with it. Now Europe is going to spend their money and their resources to build Europe. This morning, Norway announced then they replaced all the things them we gradually, not overnight, gradually, and they take most of the responsibilities where America been they perform for NATO. And that's going to cost them something close to $100 billion in the next 5 years, every year. If they are going to spend that money, they don't have money to give any other person.
They don't get money to spare for Kalu anymore.
So Africans have to sit up, especially Sierra Leone. We have to sit up.
You know what in this lady I say? He say religion is merely a cultural understanding of the supernatural. That's why the Arabs are Muslims, Chinese are Buddhists, Indians are Hindus, Europeans are Christians. Only Africans shout for God outside of their culture. Why you read and they why I see that now I say, wow.
There is something she did not tell you
Come on.
because maybe they didn't know it. What you call religion today started in Africa.
Mhm.
It was started by Akatamen, the pharaoh of the sun disk. This lodge, what now they call Freemasonry, in Africa is that. Education started in Africa as the
Mhm.
lodge of art.
Yeah, true.
The rest of the world capture them, then politicize them, then make her into economic gain, then profit from them. Slavery started in Africa. The Europeans use it to make profit.
Well, even Europe now, yeah, not so black man and be civilized than the most.
In Africa, but not the profit from it.
Now, yeah, like Spain are the most there, you know.
Get it?
The
Don't
most,
go too far. Look at those beams coming from Nigeria. Go to Sierra Leone. Look at the way we treat our house helps, the servants, the drivers. Did they tell you say we still get a master slave mentality?
you dey talk about servants. When they begin with the men, if they pack not too close for them, you go shock.
But oh no, Kiala, racism. Who is racist more than us?
The slavery mentality, they pan Sierra Leone and them. If
Who
they get
is
house boy,
us, the
then
blacks?
they cause them all day, misuse them.
That's what
And
they
in
call
fact, you not get
tribalism.
working hours now. Suicide they work.
That's what they call tribalism, now racism.
Yeah,
Na
but the
racism.
same thing are prejudice. Are prejudice. The just learning a prejudice of linguistics. Then the other one a prejudice of complexion. Yeah,
You
are the
see,
same thing.
we got a lot of things what we need for Sidom look quietly and change. The
But,
world is changing.
but stupidly, they don't make people and
The
believe
world
still
is
in Sierra
changing.
Leone.
And I'll tell you something. Politics is soon going to be uninteresting in Sierra Leone.
It's already very uninteresting.
Very. You don't know that quick money wey dem dey go dey forget, you know dey o. Not dey at all. They can't reduce. But dem continue for dey sell drugs
You
o.
know, the way the mentality is so not innovative. We mind not innovative. Nothing other about way innovative. To an extent, even the way where would they look at definitions. As you talk about local na Sierra Leone, they see as an insult. And local not of course, it mean indigenous. As you talk about illiteracy, as you talk about ignorance, straight away na illiteracy the kind of Salomon is. And this is fact.
And even the illiteracy no to cause.
We don't know the difference between
All
being
of us
educated.
are illiterate one way or the other.
Well, the thing is, we don't know the difference between being educated and being illiterate or being ignorant. We just jumble everything up. Like, for instance, even where they see people in the Pulnado, a lot of people don't know, say, Pulnado get for do with culture. It not get for do with Islam and Christianity. But when they see Christian or Muslim or all they Pulnado, then they whisper that the Pekin is. Islam, no, they whisper na is. Now, African culture. Then they give the Pekin sugar. And then they put bitter in mouth. That for sure in the world. That is a cultural thing. The culture now, religion will just don't jumble everything up.
Well, I get the name for that.
You know? Then when you talk no more about ignorance, like how they talk about ignorance, then go feel the same that people and way illiterate to the talk about. Person way illiterate now somebody way not sabi read and write. But it does not mean to say they are stupid. It not mean to say they are not. They are. It not mean to say they are ignorant. There are people that are illiterate and ignorant. Likewise, there are people that are educated and ignorant. And when it comes to ignorance, every individual on this planet gets a level of ignorance. You're not going to be able to know everything. Anything where you're not informed about, you are ignorant about.
Yeah, exactly. Until you find out, you are ignorant.
You are ignorant. So when they talk about ignorance, it simply means things that you don't know about. Like a lot of Sierra Leone, they're not be known for say people let me get water pot before they yard. They're not be known for say every street gets running tap water for the area people live. Even upline, let me still get that. Every junction upline, let me get street pump. But now gutter people when they get water. So have we improved? No, we haven't. The culture
Improve,
we have the same better pass last year. Last year better pass this year.
Imran.
Yes, sir.
We cannot improve. You know why? Money does not make anything. But if you tell people then that thing, go, yeah, what's in a man they talk? Because I mean, go lie pan and say money talks, bullshit works. Money does not make anything. Money is a medium of exchange. You're not Bible and Quran who they read. They never tell you one side and say God been go lend money in a bank for can make the world. What thing God used for make the world? Not to knowledge.
If I had a proper philosophy, that is scatter so.
Not to knowledge.
Of course.
The Bible says, and God said, let there be, and there was. Now knowledge.
Mhm.
The Quran tell we say, when the prophets we see the angel, it tell and say, read. Now knowledge.
Mhm.
Knowledge now molest na salon. I make we suffer. And we will continue for suffer.
Yeah, we at first will be interested in it, but the one that we can get the knowledge now.
We are never.
Wait for team up before.
Like we said, we were never interested in knowledge. We were interested in aping to be a foreigner. That one we don't perfect and
Oh,
today.
whether that's not for notoriety, for status.
I make the like today.
Mhm.
When man talking authority na inside innocence, other man sabi book, they talk English. English is not book.
And it not
If,
make you clever neither.
if English na been book, China for backward.
And English not make you intelligent neither.
Knowledge, I Saloma no respect, yeah? Saloma no respect knowledge. You know things Saloma respect? They respect magic and mystics.
Mhm.
Now, because of that, make with a fake say we religious. We all not talk about word now.
So I don't get church goers and mosque goers.
That's no hypocrisy with it another
Church
country.
goers and mosque goers. Friday, all man wear gown. Sunday, all man wear coats. And
Hypocrisy.
the things that all they wear, they are not ours.
Fake ego, hypocrisy. Now we sit down for. Then we give them power. Then they use all that they now then put her in place, then turn bullies, then begin use impunity.
Yeah.
We can understand we problem, forget out of a problem.
The people that
If
we
we don't understand them, well, but who get for suffer? Oh? Some of you tell God who Saudi, who tell God thank you. But who get for suffer? Because people don't see the suffering, they think, oh, I'm in a day. Yeah, in a day, you oversee. Fine. But you ain't go below sinners alone, not to so.
brother.
Because you allow ignorance and stupidity for gone at the country, not stand up for say, let this stop. We don't waste all the time you build yours, you turn into prison. First you put metal na gate, metal na window, metal na domot. And you can't run from the problem because you feel say you smart, you're not. The
We,
knowledge that you'll make Sierra Leone is what Sierra Leoneans don't want to
I
listen.
say the way Saloma like status, how we like notoriety, how we like titles and portmanteau. And it's a bit some girl and what you sabi, they married her yesterday. Oh, na meet up today. You call her too. If you know they call me Missus, not call me.
Well, I will call you Mister.
All nationality they go make her. They not come back with title. Sierra Leone, where see them go, where see them can allergy. They can forget title. That is where don't try for land book, enable get PhD for them they call her
They try for
they call
land
her allergy.
book, Mister, land book not to Sierra Leone man in domain. I will tell you this for free. Take it from me. I went to school
Well,
in
I
Sierra
agree with
Leone.
you.
I grew up in Sierra Leone. I worked in that country 20 years. Salomon, we want make a hide by you. Get a book for read. We can't you get a book for read. Next time, no, they can. Now that man, we go to an a book, they give you. You know, no say now the book, now they create the ability for him for able to live life for himself.
It is just we lack titles. We
Yeah,
lack
because now the shortcut.
we lack all the regalias we can with power, but we don't want the responsibility.
You know,
We want the salary, we want the allowances. But when it comes and the duty, when it comes and the responsibility, yanda we fall short. We fall way short of it.
you know,
Yes, sir.
we nature is such that everybody let them praise him. Everybody like forget the good things are out of life because now they make the spirit happy.
Mhm.
You understand?
Yeah.
But because we don't inculcate laziness, we defend the shortcut them. Rather than we take time, look at me. I am still reading 10, 20 pages per day at this age one day.
Mhm.
Almost a union is about they read 1 page per day. Almost a union is abi. Almost.
Brother, you feel an accident where with man they read to them picking every day before they go to sleep. Now for land them for read. Now forget them the custom. Forget them not reading.
Problem, they will therefore accept that. Things
Yeah,
then they about we will need for
not
change.
true.
If we want to modernize, the modernization therefore begin within we,
Yeah.
not from outside.
Mhm.
If we send outside no more they be, Lama house sit down at state house. That way tomorrow they carry the life and chef they call her international waiting, a
No,
development partners or whatever name una they call them. It will never happen. Sierra Leone is never going to develop. Mister,
you know what
that's
I enjoyed in this there. Everybody they talk about Toure.
a simple question. Almost people of me age, you think say Bulu then okay how they do so.
Me man,
Hmm?
na Sierra Leone, then 2 3 days there, all waiting and they discuss about
Not
now
to
about
highness.
now about Burkina Faso, about Toure. Waiting and they feel for realize. Toure very organic. Toure, they try for modernize, waiting and get na Burkina Faso. Toure is not looking outside, it is looking within.
Today, they manifest today and waiting being a Senegal. They manifest one thing we will not get in Sierra Leone. You see the Salomon, another thing, but we will not get patience for see processes. We want everything now.
Yeah,
I
microwave. Yeah, a
believe
microwave.
in
Yeah,
the word magic.
yeah. No get patience. That's true.
Okay? Traore in Burkina Faso, it meet an environment where demand say for behave the way they behave so. What started with Thomas Sankara never stopped. They been go quiet for some time, other
Mhm.
place, worry.
Mhm.
But the awareness, when
Mhm.
you listen to the music, most people don't listen to music outside Sierra Leone or outside the English domain. They listen music from across West Africa. Because music, they tell you the way the people learn they think. When you listen Burkinabe music, then get one lady, Fatimata something, where is a popular musician. Okay?
Mhm.
When you listen to this fellow, you know to Burkinabe, but he can go there most times. One boy then they call Jaffa Kole, we get heavy voice where they sing. All of those people create a level of awareness when I Traore they plow on today. When you go Senegal, Leopold Sédar Senghor, the first man, he was pro-French, but he been create an atmosphere for allow the people that freedom of expression and conscience. Then Macky Sall came with a radical movement. Although he said later he be one for corrupt, you understand?
Mhm.
So the awareness in the society grew over time. We we like ourselves but Pan-Africanism when SLPPism. We created a war. We destroyed Sierra Leone. Now we don't destroy generations because all the young generation today in Sierra Leone, 70 to 80% of them highly traumatized
Mhm.
because of the war. We have a destroyed country. Then we get leaders them, then worse past the one they would then they lead. So what do you expect? A disaster.
I'm glad you talk about one part of the Burkina Faso culture. Waiting I enjoy about them people and they maintain the architecture. The way when they build the house
About that is cultural.
it's so uniquely cultural. And the painting at the walls and everything. I watched a documentary. I was like, huh? They don't pass on down from generation to generation. And
That
the art itself, they're able to explain them, tell you what's in this symbol, therefore, now we culture, that. The whole world they go for, go admire their art and then buildings.
that name Burkina Faso, are from two languages. From two languages, the two main languages. Land of greatness, I mean.
Mhm.
Are from two main language. Then you see, another thing we bring, you're glad we bring this up. Go through West Africa. You will see Francophone West Africa is more progressive than Anglophone West Africa minus Ghana and Nigeria.
Yeah,
You know why?
I know, yeah.
The French did not tamper with the culture of the people.
No.
With the British then tamper with the culture. They anglicized we wrongly because they did not accept us afterwards.
No, no.
Now I make the English show they talk, then say West African English.
And we were subjects, not British citizens. Why the French were French citizens?
Yes, yes.
Because
You
then
see,
we get
all that they
representation.
tell on we today.
Then we get representation of France. We not be get representation at Westminster. Rather,
Uh,
you think we are.
Ronne was a French parliamentarian. Leopold Sédar Senghor was a French parliamentarian.
Mhm.
We Albert Magai, Milton Magai, they make them thief minister because a thief them begin thief. The first thief will start now before independence. But if you tell Salomon that, they no go believe.
Of course.
The first thief was start na Salona before independence.
Yep. And Miss Abi the thief that will happen. As I be
Even the Signal Hill Road Junction will be first. That three story also dey there. How the man get that money with Bila? Yeah, with Bila.
anyway, the
How
family
say
every
bank lodge by Signal Hill. Bank lodge. You know that been getter? And since then, Caesar.
hey brother, Burkina Faso, Upper Volta, then look the with man name, then pull and come out, then put the your name.
Yeah.
You know, we still they carry the with money name. We still they try for
We not know they will forget.
we
You
they
know,
try for mimic the white man today.
you know Saloni name?
Talk to we, bro.
You know Saloni name?
Talk to we. So tell
Ah,
what you know.
you say I know. You know Saloni name?
I don't know him.
Well, so go find out. Salon
But
begin.
we did here for
People
education.
them, they don't begin to lie back say
Mhm.
Salona him name Romarong. Romarong na
No,
Freetown, Western.
Freetown, I be get that name there. That was the name of Freetown.
The Western area peninsula.
Yes.
Na ina be Romarong. Because they be the already thunder them,
Yeah.
take to Samu and beyond, take to Fore Carrier.
Because of the valley them and the mount between the mountain them, way tender the crack, it echo, you know. So then I call it Rumuron, you know.
So
So
not only name that so Salon get name. And the name where Salon get na Madingo name.
but Sierra Leone with the life we say I mean need them plenty, na team need them plenty. What people and they fail for realize Madingofication make Madingo then become dormant, but now Madingo are the majority in that country, the full stop.
And a fuller man. But Saloma don't know that. Second to the Madingo na fuller man.
Na full man.
The fuller then they all over. They
Every ruling house is full of blood.
don't take different names. So man they call himself by first name Abdullah Momo.
John Bobo, John Brahma. You know, a lot of people, you know, make you call them Madingofication.
You see,
Madingo man then take over the one whole country, but yet a very, very, very meticulous people and they sit down quiet.
and say the Salomano they find the way for no say the Salomano they find out. Everybody in Sierra Leone talks about a village or a place called Sumbuya because he didn't every district. Who says Sumbuya come on not to Madingo what?
Madingo what? Ide Guinea, Ide Sierra Leone, everywhere at Sierra Leone, Ide
Like
Nigeria. Then you get Tawiana Guinea, you get Tawiana Sierra Leone.
you get Contana Guinea, you get an Sierra Leone. That's I This I or no we don't get for begin mine and Nimba. Where Rio Tinto don't sign contract with the Guinea government for that railroad and the bill from Nimba, where they can cross Guinea.
Mm-hmm.
You know, say they can
Mm-hmm.
the tongue they for the carrier and they call the Conta, not too far from Sierra Leone. If you sabi Dakagbe, now the border between Guinea and Sierra Leone, that tongue would then call Dakagbe. Road they forgo Conta.
I say, me at the time where you tell me, say, the latitude line, how they negotiate between the British and the French for the Guinean and get their own waiting. Now, where I go sit down, where I look exactly what you talk, I see, I'm not seeing clear.
Go prove say a lie. That line within at the north, if we been can at the coast, Conakry for the inside salon. So the French and the British they agree. Say log you na inland, una give here. Now I make we map get at it like inland peninsula.
Yes.
Usai Yengade.
Yes. And Yenga are part of that trading day.
I don't talk over and over, but Salomon, If not to him talk, or that way they admire talk, na nonsense.
Yenga na part of that arrangement. The Guinean and Nogo don't get Konakiri, we're supposed to be inside Sierra Leone.
Salon Conakry, na
Yes.
Salon Conakry.
Uh-huh.
And they not get for Giwi Conakry, so they get for move out of Yenga.
Exactly.
But this Yenga thing don't they from Tijan Kaba in term to today. That they tell you how idiotic una politicians them be. Stupid bunch of people.
No, you
And
can call Mr. Stevens all kind of name. Even Sheku Turebi once start that nonsense day. Sheku Cheki, they also not be pali, but Cheki challenger.
no, in a challenge, I just tell and say this na arrangement where them be make. As a matter of fact, people don't know one other thing what I go say before they go.
Mm-hmm.
Samori Toure, the grandfather of Ahmed Sheku Toure,
Mm-hmm.
he been getting a republic where he called Wasulu. He been then at the forest region of Guinea, take her inside Kailaun, take her near Kindia. The French wanted to break him down. He refused because Samori, he don't recognize the value of Freetown. If they carry it in goods them, they can't trade in a Freetown. Now through that way they come for can't trade. Now he make them start that settlement where they call Carina, a Sierra Leone,
Yep.
not a province. Like
Yep.
Samori to start them.
Yep.
And
And
that
also,
they be the rest among the Limba people them, where be the count in cow and other things, see the count Fulani them.
you know, people ignorance, where they do the beverage reports in England na yeah. They say the 5 evils. Where they forget rid of one of them are ignorance. And at the same way we say forget ignorance na salo.
Well,
People them when they talk for say Fulamane na this Fulamane na that.
if you're not ready,
A lot of people don't know what in and call Fulaton. Now the worry that way Fulamane na them get that area they now they bring all the cow and can for cancel cow na free time.
you want to tell me about my area,
You know? No, but people they know. Let people they know them thing yeah. Fulaton, as they call her Fulaton, now they bring cow, now they slaughter cow. Now they
I
do
done Samori story. I not done it.
yeah.
Samori, at one point, he be one come under the British. He meets the governor. He tell and say, let me hear you make an arrangement. I dey surrender my republic to you, so all yanda go be part of Sierra Leone. The British man tell and say, no, he no get that mandate day. Because they be don arrange na Europe how the countries them for turn.
Yeah, 1885.
That was when Samori became recalcitrant. Now that recalcitrance make them begin look for him. It reach a point the British them be want collaborate with the French. So it stop for can freedom. They be the send in trader them for can trade. But he not the come.
Nobody can again.
He not be even the can of carrying it. He go station around that Koindu area. Now they the French then go arrest them. The British then been day, there was a fracas between the French and the British, will result in the death of 2 lieutenants, one a British, one a French. The tongue the grave the one they wake come on a Kailaun, if then they listen, they know what they talk. The grave now the place where then they call Waima, a Kailaun district. In order to take after that fracas, now they arrest Samori who then care and go Ghana.
Well, I got in jail everybody.
I didn't
I never put a go run his anchor.
no, in a Gabon then care am. Go to Ghana, Gabon.
By Bure,
Na Gabon, I didn't care Samori. Na by Bure they care go Ghana.
by Bure, by Shebora Angbana, this man, Nyanga of Panguma, they all
Na-
three, I didn't go jail there.
You see,
Anyway,
need for find out. If we find out some things, we go change a lot of things.
they go help.
But people don't care. Even when they come overseas, for make people then go take library card for the go read, they don't get that time. Now for the go and job 24/7.
Anyway,
Only fine.
Fambulem, now we come, now we go. Every good thing must come to an end.
Fine. But how long we go they spend money when not the profit we?
Papaya, now that work in Ambo people they do not the diaspora, and I made a no learn nothing,
How
they don't
long
improve themselves, they don't improve their mentality.
profit we? Because at the end of the day, when you get the money, you know the benefit from, and then they go take advantage by you, or they go put on something where the losses. Then the knowledge. When you have knowledge, you have everything.
The bank balance, I ain't concerned about.
Sulaiman, Solomon. Because he felt knowledge, he get everything.
Yeah. Papa, what thing I say to you now, just now, they say, seek ye, they say, seek, what it? They say, seek ye, what it? Seek knowledge. No, seek ye and all his righteousness. Seek ye in all his righteousness, and everything else will be added.
The righteousness of God is knowledge.
Yes. So,
Anyway, humble them.
if Salon want for better, if there's the same principle applies, seek ye all his righteousness. The righteousness, not the economy, not the economy,
Not
the
for the
knowledge.
economy. We are making the same mistake. It's not the economy. An economy cannot be an economy if the people don't think straight. Imran.
Well, they never think straight. So,
14 minerals, but why not the profit? Because not the think straight.
Papa, we get to a whole country, we don't even know for say there's other mineral and they will not demand under we know, so we don't even know. Papa, look, put on air for today. You know,
Una thank you. We go on Monday.
I want for I not cut you what I want for acknowledge we and contributors them Abu Mansare, Mr. Mansare. We tell you thank you. Good evening from Holland. Good evening from England and Norway. That is from me and Mr. Jallo. Then Star, very interesting, educative show, but you guys talk over each other too much, especially the old man. Please, guys, stop talking. We are sorry. We go try for work on that. We appreciate you. You know, this is what we want. When our honesty, you know, when I talk to we go laugh on it. You know, so Star, we appreciate you you comment. Thank you very much. Then Redemption Broadcast, you say yes, Almami, that's not you. Then good evening, Almami Baka.
This is not redemption.
It's my name, and I am joining this forum from Freetown. Mr. Sanko, we appreciate you. You are welcome. Wanna help we for share this platform because we not deny for giving adulterated message. We give the real McCoy because we not believe in all the pleasantries. We not they add sugar, we not they put. We not they sugar coats nothing. We just want them with people them begin they think. Now the only way that we go able for change the environment. Then good evening, my brother. You reply to him. Then
a man from Ghana.
Oris Morris, watching you from Ghana. Mr. Morris, we appreciate you. Thank you very much for joining us today. We go like for see you more often. We're not going to only want you for watch, we want you for participate. And also, please pass the link to brother them and sister them in Ghana for making themselves join me and make themselves help in the education. Because if Ghana succeed, Sierra Leone will succeed. If Sierra Leone succeed, Ghana will succeed. Because we have a lot in common. Even we great Wallace Johnson, when I be Pan-Africanist, he was so influential in Ghana that even when he died by road accident in Ghana, the respect and honor it be just extraordinary. When you see Salomon die in Ghana, the Ghanaian government buy gold coffin for him. Now gold coffin and put him for repatriated body cancer. They get so much honor and respect. And that shows the relationship between Ghana and Sierra Leone. And most of them are first educated class. As Sierra Leone, they get their education. Sierra Leone, that day, una be get una high court. As Sierra Leone, una be gets the governor general. We thank you because we were the headquarters of all the sub-Saharan Africa. We tell you thank you for joining us today. We love you. We appreciate you. Come more often. We will continue for do what we are doing. And particularly want to say thank you to the one and we watch, but they don't make any comment. But if we can do a favor or help for pass the link to other people and also for subscribe. Una subscribe. We know they do tabloid now, yeah. We try for educate and we try for motivate and we try for also initiate that drive for make we change, because change you cannot stop it. If you not change will change you, and we change you, you not fine. So you fine for let you go with change, because if change you, you go disgrace. So now we try for go along with change. Una thank you. I'm on this for today, and we come now we go. Imranti.
Okay, thank you, people. We meet on Monday. Let us change our beliefs, let us change our perceptions, and let us change our attitudes. Nobody can change you except you. Nobody can change you except you. We can take the horse to the pool, but we cannot force it to drink. If you want to change, Sierra Leone, begin to change yourself. Change your perceptions about things. Maybe you'll begin to see life differently. Like, for example, we would refer to our people as illiterates. All of us are illiterates. All of us are illiterate. I am illiterate in a lot of languages. I cannot read or write them. I cannot read or write Russian. Mais je parle français. Je parle français très bien. Je débrouille la langue. Oxo ya snakanoshk. Kandu? Du kanike. Kandu Imran. Kandu snakanoshk.
Language.
Is this so? You know why I brought this up before we go?
That's a very good point.
Keep we back. Yeah. I'm an illiterate. Yes, illiterate for what you sabi. The language where you sabi. But in your language, you tell you not sabi.
You know sabia.
So stop saying he's an illiterate. Go down, learn his language, deal with him at his level. If we want to change, we have to have the patience to go down to each other, learn from each other, then we move as a team.
We all get something for offer.
Yeah.
True.
So,
thank you.
Thank you for listening to we. And me, Demia and Tetos, they are left for travel now, Demia. I don't work at too much. And I belly don't big too much. Try put them down.
The man don't call it pants if you say belly big.
We go say, I like it if me I don't care about that.
You know how we call it in England? We call them fat cats.
Now me, I like if no more, but like behave himself. Like
fat cats.
Okay, family. On Monday.
We pledge love and loyalty to be country salute. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet salute. We not for make this country fall. Mama salute. We let we salute. But this we land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salute. Then they thief the money, then they fly. They London, they Dubai, then they buy. We they are, we just a try. This year don't come up and dry. Then they thief the money, then they fly. They London, they Dubai, then they bye. We there, we just a try. But this year don't come up and dry. We pledge with love and loyalty to we country salute. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet salute. We not for make this country fall. Mama salute. We salute. This we land we love. We not for make them fall. We salute. This we land we love. We not for make them fall. We salute.
For the wreck the country. It's a witch. For the wreck the country. I guess I carpets, Gaman Keraka, Gaman Koneka, Gaman Keraka, Chamucham, Gaman Monica, Kai Bomb, Gaman Koneka, for the wreck the country, for the wreck the country. It's a witch. For the wreck the country, for the wreck the country. And they go and they beg. Shep. The people that they gen. Then I go shem. They make me go to chicken and the picture. Now we hope for today and the future. Forgive them best scripture. They make me go to chicken and the picture. Now we hope for today and the future. Don't forgive them best scripture.
We pledge love and loyalty to we country salute. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet salute. We not for make this country fall. Mama salute. We salute. But this we land we love. We not for make them fall. We salute.
We salute. As in no place like home. I like it, I can talk them, I like it, I can fight them.
Oh no, who go speak for the voiceless?
Oh yeah.
The system they broken is lawless. Then they use the power for oppress. Mama cry for the picky where them put to rest. The streets they red like the sunset.
Oh yeah.
Bodies that fall, but we not forget. The women them cry, them pain at the silence. Who go fight for justice in this violence? Our leaders were the love for the nation. Why you not they bring with tribulation? Them they kill with dreams with oppression. Sierra Leone, we need salvation.